Welcome to week 7 of English 110. You are so close to completing this course. I'm so excited for you. All you have left is an essay and 2 more forums, and you're well on your way to completing this course. Now, the analysis essay is an important essay, and we'll discuss that today. But briefly, here's what I would like for you to do this week. First, of course, as always, I want you to go through the lessons. There's some readings that you've seen over and over again, but basically I want you to read this lesson, and then I want you to look at the credo. You can also look at the week 7 overview as well. So let's look at the lesson. The lesson basically discusses what an analytical essay is. What does it mean by analysis? You're going to take a topic, the topic that you discussed during week 6, or feel free to adjust it. I don't care. I'm not going to be checking to see if you have used the same topic that you used for week 6. I will be checking to see if you use the same topic for your position essay. Don't do that. But I won't be checking to see if your topic matches the week 6 forum assignment. That's not important to me, okay? What is important to me is that you choose a topic with which regularly educated people could disagree. That is, I want you to choose a topic that's somewhat controversial. You choose a stance with that controversial topic, and then you prove that stance using strong research. Then you are going to analyze your topic using part of these analysis questions, perhaps. You're going to give me body paragraphs that prove your stance, and then you're going to give me the counter argument. And we discussed this last week. The counter argument is the other side of the issue or another stance. Then you're going to offer your rebuttal in your essay, and you're going to refute the counter argument. In your essay due this week, when you present the counter argument, make it clear that this is the other side, or this is another stance. This isn't the one that you necessarily agree with. But when you present this counter argument, you need to be truthful and you need to be factual. And the best way to do this, and the best way to think about this, is pretend that I believe this counter argument. I am the person that you're going to persuade, that you're going to bring over to your side. The best way to do this is not to insult those who believe in the other side, but to present their side clearly and as honestly as possible, and then you refute it using research. Does that make sense? I hope so. Now, let's go over to the library. I noticed in your essays that many of you were presenting the number of sources that were required, which is wonderful, but you were kind of putting quotations in there that dealt with the topic but didn't help you prove your point. You basically, some of you, not all of you, but some of you, were putting quotations in there because you had to, not to help you prove your point. The way to get around doing this is because I know you have to include research. The reason why you're including research, though, is because the research helps you expand and grow in your knowledge, your own personal knowledge about this topic. It's not because you have to put it in there. It's because the research helps you add academic authority to your discussion. And it won't do you any good if you just put the research in there because you have to, if it doesn't directly help you prove your point. So, if you find that your research actually points you in another direction, forces you to change your thesis, change your topic, change your stance, or points you in another direction, go in that direction. Don't become so wedded to an idea, a thesis, a topic, an organizational method that you can't allow your research to point you somewhere else. In other words, don't write your rough draft until you know you have the sources to help you prove your points. Write the rough draft after you have done the research. Again, if you go to the databases by subject, you will find a number of databases linked within these different topic areas which you might find useful. Also, though, the A through Z list is a great way to quickly go through sources. I do think the everything source is helpful, but sometimes you get so many sources you can get bogged down. Again, and I've said this before, Academic Search Premier is great. Another one that I like, it used to be Nexus, but now it's Nexus Uni. That's a useful one because it does have a lot of newspaper sources that you might find useful as well. Another one for many that's very useful is the Political Science Database, ProQuest, and then for those who are doing literature, which I don't think many of you are, but this might be helpful if you have to take a literature course later. JSTOR is a really helpful database. Okay? So let me exit out of there. I also want you to go through the Credo software, and I want you to read through all of this information, because what this is going to do is it's really going to help you form your analysis, help you form your argument, and it does give you some great tips in research and thesis statement construction and argumentation. So I really do want you to go through this as well. All right, so let's go back to the classroom. So today you do have a forum due, and in the forum it does say all you need is your outline, or you can post a rough draft. It's whatever you have completed with the analysis paper. My focus this week, though, will be on your responses to your classmates. So really hone in and think about helping your classmate improve upon his or her essay. Give some real constructive feedback. And then my points will be towards your feedback to your classmates. If you have a specific question for me, make sure to ask me in the forum, either in your introductory post, because I'll be looking through those as well, or just form a separate discussion forum post, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. Now, if your question is a specific personal one, please send me a message through the classroom space. Finally, well, actually, two more things. So first, I want you to go through the assignment, and I want you to make sure that you have gone through each of the components within the assignment. Okay? So read through all of this carefully. Make sure that you have all of the components in there. Make sure you have the correct word count. Make sure you have the correct kinds of sources. And note this, do not use the same topic you used for your week 5 paper. All right? Sorry, that's my dog. She's barking because my husband's come home from work. So anyway, she's happy. Finally, I want you to go through the grade book. I want you to go through and make sure, and I still have an F. My goodness. It's like embarrassing every single time I pull it up because I'm like, it always says 0%, Helen Driver, she hasn't done anything all semester. But anyway, hopefully you don't have this. Hopefully you have a decent grade. But if you notice anything missing, please contact me immediately. This week, you should have your week 7 assignment to complete and your week 7 form to complete. And that's it. Basically, after this week, you're done. You just have some optional forms to do, and you are well on your way to completing this course. I'm so excited for each and every one of you. I hope you have an awesome week. Please contact me if you have any questions or concerns. Bye.